Stop everything. Because what's happening right now in our solar system is nothing short of historic. A mysterious interstellar object, 3I Atlas, is making its way past our inner planets after completing its closest approach to the Sun. And here's the breaking part. For the first time ever, a NASA spacecraft is flying directly through the ion tail of an object that came from another star system. This isn't science fiction. It's happening as we speak, over the next few minutes. We're going to break down what 3I Atlas really is, what the latest data shows, and why some of the world's leading scientists, including those at Harvard, ESA, and NASA, say this could rewrite everything we thought we knew about comets, space travel, and even alien technology. Welcome to a once-in-a-lifetime cosmic event. Let's begin. Atlas was first spotted in July 2025 by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, or ATLAS, in Chile. From the very beginning, astronomers knew it wasn't ordinary. Its velocity, over 60 kilometers per second, meant it wasn't bound to the Sun. That made it only the third confirmed interstellar object ever detected, following the infamous 1 Oumuamua in 2017 and 2I Borisov in 2019. But unlike those previous visitors, 3I Atlas is massive, perhaps 1,000 times more massive than Borisov, and appears to carry a much denser, more complex composition. Early spectroscopic readings suggested traces of water ice, carbon monoxide, and even heavy elements like nickel, found in abundance at distances where such metals shouldn't vaporize. That's when scientists realized this is not just a cosmic rock, it's a messenger from another world. Now here's the coincidence that nobody expected. 3I Atlas's orbital plane, its path through our solar system, is aligned within just 5 degrees of the ecliptic. That's the same plane where Earth, Venus, and Jupiter orbit. The odds of that happening by chance? Less than 0.2%. That means, as it moves, 3I Atlas passes remarkably close to multiple planets. First Mars, then Venus, and later, in March 2026, near Jupiter. And right now, during this very week, the object is sweeping past Venus, within about 60 million miles, while NASA's Europa Clipper and ESA's Hera spacecraft happen to be flying through its ion tail. No one planned this. No one could have predicted it. But fate aligned 2 human spacecraft with an interstellar traveler. For the first time in history, our machines are touching matter that was born around another star. An ion tail is not the bright white dust plume we see in photographs of comets. It's invisible, made of charged particles stripped away by solar wind. It can stretch millions of miles, forming an electromagnetic tunnel of plasma through space. Europa Clipper's plasma sensors and magnetometers were activated just in time, allowing it to collect data as it passed through this charged stream. According to early telemetry leaks, the spacecraft detected unusual fluctuations, possibly suggesting non-uniform particle densities inside the tail. That could mean complex magnetic interactions, or, as some speculate, the presence of metallic compounds not seen in ordinary comets. NASA hasn't confirmed anything yet, but they did acknowledge that unique readings were obtained. Whatever those readings are, they're now traveling back to Earth, waiting to be decoded. After its dramatic solar flyby on October 29th, 3I Atlas was hidden behind the Sun for almost a month. But now, as of early November, it's back, glowing faintly in the constellation Virgo, near the bright star Spica. Sky and Telescope reports it should reach magnitude 10 or 11 by November 11th, visible through an 8-inch telescope before dawn. Astrophotographers are already capturing long-exposure images showing a glowing blue ion tail, evidence of high-energy particle interaction. Between November 15th and 16th, the comet will pass near the galaxy NGC 4691, a perfect alignment for deep-sky photographers. By December 7th, it enters Leo, and on December 19th, it reaches its closest approach to Earth about 168 million miles away. Perfectly safe, but close enough for detailed observation. Now, Let's talk about the mysteries, the things that don't add up. First, the nickel signature. Telescopic data shows pure nickel gas venting from the object's coma. That's almost unheard of, because nickel and iron are twins in nature, and they always appear together. Yet here there's nickel without iron. Why? No one knows. Second, the object's brightness curve is inconsistent. It pulses faintly over time, as if rotating irregularly or ejecting jets in timed intervals. Third, the orbital precision. It passed within incredibly close range of Venus and Mars, far closer than expected for a random interstellar trajectory. To some, these are coincidences. To others, signs of artificial guidance. Among the most outspoken is Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb, who argues that if we saw this object in another galaxy, we might call it a probe. He asks, if you wanted to observe Earth discreetly, wouldn't you align with the ecliptic and approach during solar conjunction, when telescopes can't see you? Loeb's theory is controversial, but his logic? Hard to ignore. Mainstream astronomers, however, remain cautious. NASA, ESA, and the European Southern Observatory all classify 3I Atlas as a comet, albeit an extraordinary one. Data from the James Webb Space Telescope confirms outgassing of water vapor, carbon monoxide, and carbon dioxide, all signatures of natural cometary activity. ESA's planetary scientist Colin Wilson put it simply, we've observed nothing inconsistent with a comet. But we've also never had the chance to measure one from another star before. That's the real point. Even if 3I Atlas is natural, it's still a once-in-human-history opportunity to study foreign matter. Its atoms were forged around another sun, possibly 7 billion years ago, in a system that no longer exists. The molecules floating in its tail may contain the chemical memory of a dead world. As with every cosmic mystery, the internet has exploded with theories. Clickbait titles claim 3I Atlas could destroy humanity or NASA hiding alien mothership. One viral video even used AI-generated footage, faking a bright object crashing into Venus, entirely fabricated. Physicist Michio Kaku recently addressed this, warning audiences to separate wonder from fear. He said, we are witnessing something real, not imaginary. But real doesn't mean catastrophic. It means educational. Still, misinformation spreads faster than light. That's why astronomers emphasize transparency. Every observation, from JWST spectra to Hubble imagery, is being archived publicly. If anything unusual truly appears, the world will see it at the same time as NASA does. Looking forward, space agencies are already planning how to intercept the next interstellar visitor. ESA's Comet Interceptor, launching in 2029, will wait at the L2 Lagrange point, ready to chase the next object like 3I Atlas. Meanwhile, NASA's Vera Rubin Observatory, set to begin full operations in 2026, could detect dozens of interstellar bodies each year. If we can catch one early enough, humanity might send a probe directly to it. Imagine that on a spacecraft built to chase an alien messenger through the stars. For now, Europa Clipper's accidental encounter gives us a preview of that dream, the first taste of material beyond our solar cradle. So, what have we learned? We've confirmed that interstellar objects are not rare. We just weren't looking. We've learned that some carry unfamiliar chemistry, fingerprints of alien suns. And we've realized that our technology is finally sensitive enough to touch the unknown. Could 3I Atlas be artificial? The evidence so far says probably not, but science thrives on questions, not answers. If future data reveals metallic isotopes or engineered symmetry, then the conversation will change. Until then, this is a comet, but a comet that has made humanity look up again. So tonight, when you look at the early morning sky, remember this. Somewhere out there, a frozen traveler from another star is gliding silently past Venus, leaving behind a glowing trail of alien dust. It doesn't matter whether it's natural or technological. What matters is what it reminds us of. That our solar system is not isolated, that the stars talk to each other, and that we are just beginning to listen. In the coming weeks, as more data from Europa Clipper and ground telescopes arrives, we'll find out what secrets this visitor carries. Until then, keep your eyes on the news and on the sky, because 3i Atlas is not just a comet, it's a message. A reminder that the universe is alive with travelers, and we've just met one of them. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for our next update on this unfolding interstellar story.